everyone, welcome to Let's Get Creative. Today I want to just go through and show you from start to finish how I decorate this cake. This is 6-inch cakes, funfetti cake. It is box cake mix, but if you would like to get your box cake mix to taste like a homemade cake, it's really simple. You just, instead of oil, use butter and you double it. So if your cake says half a cup of oil, you're going to do 1 cup of melted butter. And then if your cake mix says 3 eggs, you're going to add 1 extra egg and do 4 eggs. And that just makes a box cake mix taste so much better. So here I'm just layering up the cake. These are 6-inch rounds, and this is going to be a tall, so there's 6 layers. And I reverse each layer so that the second layer, as you can see here, is upside down. And I'm going to do that all the way up, all the layers. And you just want to spread a thin layer of buttercream between each of the layers. Nothing too thick because this is already going to be a pretty tall cake. And if you saw there, I was adjusting the layers as I put them on just to make sure they're centered. And here, like I said, so the top layer is upside down, and that just gives you a nice clean edge and a smooth edge, so you can have a nice clean edge on the finished product of your cake. And it's easier to work with and less crumbs. And so now I'm going to crumb coat the entire cake. This is just a thin layer of frosting that you're going to put over the entire cake, smooth it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to get something on there to seal in the crumbs, and then it will go in the fridge for a little while and cool down, and it just makes your final layer of frosting go on really easily. And now, before I put it in the fridge, I'm making sure I get that top edge nice and flat and not too precise, but just so it's easier on the last coat. And now I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Okay, so here is our final coat of frosting. You're just gonna get all the frosting on there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now this is a plastic scraper. I like to use plastic ones because it gives me a little more, you can bend it. They're easier, a little easier to work with. And I made this cake just on a cake stand or cake plate. Usually I have a rotating cake stand that I use to decorate cakes with. But so that's why I'm twisting it. But you're just flattening out the top layer of frosting, and if you can see, I'm barely taking off any frosting. And then again, going on the edge just to get a nice clean edge, because this cake, I'm not going to be doing any borders or anything, so I want there to be a smooth edge. And then just clean up any frosting that may have gotten on the cake stand. And these sprinkles are just, they're called unicorn sprinkles. They have stars and glitter and a bunch of different things in them. I just thought they were fun. But just with my hand, gonna put them a quarter of the way up the cake, just gently. You don't want to press too hard. And now this is a chocolate ganache I made. It's 1 cup of white chocolate, or the chocolate candy dots you can get at the store, and half a cup of heavy cream, and you just microwave it for 30 seconds and just mix it up. And I put it in a little bottle just to drip it on the edge. And you're just going to go around the cake, and where you want a little drip, you just squeeze out a little extra chocolate, and it just drips down nicely. And now with that same frosting, just colored purple, this is a larger 1M piping tip in a piping bag. And I'm just making these little mounds. If you can see my son on the right there, he kept calling them ice cream cones, which they kind of do look like little ice cream cones. And then I'm just going to take those same sprinkles and sprinkle them on top. And then to tie in some more white chocolate, these are some white chocolate little curls that I wanted to put on top. And this is about it. If you really enjoyed this video, please make sure you like and subscribe. And I really hope you have an awesome day.